I was at a summer camp and I just decided I like music. I like singing. I like dancing. Why don't I become a music artist? It was a stupid idea, but like I did it. I used to write a lot of lyrics, but I never really got the software to make music. And then I got a cheap buy off software and just put sounds together, try to make music. Then December 2019, I finally got the system, an actual like nice system to make the music. And then ever since then, I've been trying. I had to teach myself the software. I didn't take any classes. I would just use YouTube and learn it all by myself. I didn't really have friends who made music or used the system, so I learned all of that. And then finally I decided to do something useful, I guess, and I actually made a piece that was worth listening to, but it was more just me putting sounds together. And then after that, I've just been working on that, and I've made 15 pieces that are just for me, that I actually made out of pure scratch music that I'm actually proud of. I'm very blank when I go to my studio. I sometimes have really hard time coping to my emotions, so I just kind of press a note and then see where my brain takes me. Whatever happens is usually an insight to what I'm thinking inside without realizing it, and then it kind of just plays out as music. There's a lot of music block that happens, and schooling aside from it, sometimes I can't even get to the studio. Since I did learn most of this by myself, and I don't really have friends or know anybody who makes music, I tend to feel like my music won't go anywhere. I do make like music in many different categories, since I don't technically know what kind of music I like making. I do base a lot of my music on like my favorite kinds of music, which is very basic and hip hop and pop kind of thing. So R&B involved, of course, but I do want it to go somewhere. I just don't know the proper outlet to do it. My music journey did start pretty much when I was going into grade 8. Grade 8 was pretty carefree. I just wrote a lot of lyrics. Grade 9, I guess this is the time where most people start growing up, trying to realize their place on Earth. So this is also when I was trying to realize where I was on Earth. It wasn't that much fun, actually. It was terrible. I did not like that time of my life. Of course, doubting, because I still didn't have my software and I was using cheap stuff to do it, and it wasn't even the full version of the cheap stuff, so really didn't go anywhere much with actually making the music for my lyrics. Even my lyrics sound bad when I read them now, but of course that's lots of work and hard practice. I guess the time I didn't really like myself or my position. I'm very hard on myself when I work. I like doing things as best as I can to the best possibility. And yeah, since grade 8 was mostly only writing lyrics, around that time, I sang out loud often, but I had people tell me I couldn't sing. Well, they weren't wrong, but it kind of hurts when somebody tells you can't sing and you can't do what you want to do, of course, because that's indirectly telling you, yeah, don't embarrass yourself, don't even try. Which is false, because everyone can sing if you actually try and practice. That was like the beginning of like people trying to put me down for what I wanted to do, because being, I guess, in a small place, being something, especially if you want to be like a music person, not an artist, just a person, isn't normal or common, so people don't look at it too brightly, because they can't really help you anyway. If you did want to do it, they can't lead. I definitely learned that you don't really need anybody to learn what you want to learn. We got the internet. Use the internet. It's kind of always there. The internet. You search up everything you need to learn on the internet, and then you just do it yourself. Aside from that, networking is a big thing in music, so go on social media, hit up random people who do music. It's really helpful. I do have friends now who do music. They help me out. They EQ my music. They do some stuff. Even if they aren't like huge rockets and they do a bunch of stuff, they are still an outlet. They help you and they support you because they do music too. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I learned.